on a healthy diet. It was hard to eat healthy at school. It was even harder when Jessica entered college. Everywhere she went it seemed as if she was surrounded by unhealthy food. From the dining hall pizza to the coffee shops at every corner, it was hard for her to eat healthy every day. She also had to balance many activities and classes. She felt she had no time to cook or find healthy food. She often stopped at fast food places and got quick snacks. The unhealthy food often left her feeling tired. She did not have the energy at the end of the day and often felt sleepy. She decided she needed to alter her eating habits. She wanted to stop eating so unhealthy, but she did not know how. She decided to start by cutting out coffee. At first it was hard since she drank coffee almost every day. By the end of the week, she felt better. She was also saving a lot of money by not having to buy a drink every day, which quickly added up. The next step she took was to incorporate more healthy food into her diet. Instead of eating burgers and sandwiches so often, she decided to eat salads every other day. She found that salads were just as quick and cheap as burgers. This made her feel more refreshed and energized. She found herself less sleepy and more focused in class. The salad even tasted better than the burger. Jessica felt so good with her diet change. She planned on cooking once a week every week. She felt ambitious and loved the change she was making. A bad roommate. Lisa lived with 4 other girls in one apartment. She was close friends with 3 of them. However, Lisa did not like Nancy. She did not like how Nancy never washed her dishes or cleaned around the apartment. Nancy was just so messy. Lisa tried telling her to be more clean. All Nancy said was, "I can do whatever I want. If you don't like my messiness, that's your problem." After this encounter, Lisa tried to avoid talking to her. Lisa would never start a conversation with her. She would only talk to Nancy if she absolutely had to. One day Lisa noticed that her charger was missing. She always plugged her charger by her bed. She checked around her bed and under it, too. There was nothing but dust. Did Nancy take it? She wasn't that bad, or was she? Lisa didn't want to accuse her, so she just asked, "Did you happen to see my charger?" "Oh yes. I used it last night and forgot to give it to you," Nancy said. Nancy handed the charger to Lisa as if nothing was wrong. Lisa glared at Nancy. "You can't just take my things without my permission," Lisa said. "I didn't think it was a big deal." "It's just a charger," Nancy said. "Yeah, but it's mine, so you need to ask me first," Lisa said. "Okay fine," Nancy said. Nancy never touched Lisa's things ever again. Apartment hunting. Jennifer and Barbara were best friends. They were extremely close to each other, and had always dreamt of living together. When they both got into the same college, they decided they would live together. Their families were also very close with each other. Their parents approved of this living arrangements. The first step for them was to go apartment hunting. They needed to find a place that suited both of them. It needs to be the right size, location, and cost. They both wanted a place that had enough room in the bedroom for 2 separate beds. They also needed closet space for their many clothes and accessories. Jennifer preferred carpet, but Barbara preferred tiles. Barbara agreed to compromise and have carpet as long as she was able to have her own restroom. The girls also wanted a kitchen since both of them loved to cook. They searched for places online and also attended open houses. They toured many apartments before they were able to decide on one. The apartment they picked was one that was close to their school. It had all the rooms they wanted. It was extremely clean and modern also. Jennifer and Barbara were both excited about their new apartment. Now all they had to do was to apply for the apartment and wait to see if they would get approved. They could not wait. Both of them went home and began to plan how they would decorate their apartment. An intern's first day at a law firm. Maria was an intern at a law firm. Her eventual goal was to become an environmental lawyer. Getting an internship was a great way to learn more and make her resume look better. The internship was unpaid, but she was okay with that. Maria was nervous on her first day. She made sure she looked professional. She wore a white collared shirt, a navy blue blazer, a pencil skirt, and black heels. She put her hair in a ponytail and wore a pearl necklace. Maria entered the law firm and looked around her. Everyone looked so busy and professional. She liked that. Maria went to her boss Susan. Susan has been a lawyer for 20 years and won many of her cases. Susan looked mean, but Maria was ready to make her like her. Maria and Susan shook hands. Susan had a firm grip. "First, I want you to get me a cup of coffee. No creamer or sugar," she said. "Sure. What would you like me to do next?" Maria asked. "I'll let you know after you get me my coffee," Susan said. Maria came back with the coffee. Susan took the coffee and drank it. "Okay, now I want you to drive to the nearest grocery store and buy my groceries," she said. Maria was shocked. She thought she would be doing more important work. "What does this have to do with law?" Maria asked. "Are you questioning my knowledge of law?" Asana asked. Maria immediately froze. She shook her head no. She obeyed her orders and then sent Susan an email saying that she quit. They all have different plans. Phyllis and her friends graduated about a week ago. They all have different plans. Phyllis is moving to New York for medical school. Tina is staying in Los Angeles and working as a medical assistant. Lori is traveling in Europe. Ruby is teaching English in China. The four girls have been best friends since their first year of college. It was hard for all of them to be away from each other. However, they accepted that they were going to do what would be best for them. Phyllis was more excited than sad. She has always wanted to go to New York. She loved the fast-paced lifestyle, the skyline, and the subway system. She was also looking forward to being around people who have the same goals as she does. Unlike Phyllis, Tina is taking a break from school. She wants to have a year of work experience before going to medical school. She is excited to take it easy. Lori is excited, too. She was going to travel by herself, and she was okay with that. She plans to visit England, Ireland, Spain, Sweden, Denmark, and more. Ruby is more nervous about moving. She has never been to China before and does not speak Chinese. She is excited for her job though. She loves teaching and seeing students' faces light up when they understand something. Although the four of them will be apart, They promised to keep in contact with each other through video chat. They agreed that they will all talk on Fridays at 8 p.m. They also agreed to meet up for big events, such as weddings and holidays.